And all right, family, we ain't got a lot of time this morning, so grab your glass. I want to welcome you to Gye-Nyame Journey Media. This is a Heart of a Simba production, where we strive to blow up your old paradigm. How are you doing this morning? Sorry for the lateness. For some reason, I overslept. I'm not really understanding. I'm not mad or anything. I'm just like, damn, what the hell happened, brother Hatim? I mean, I was having a pretty good dream. I was having a pretty good dream, and then all of a sudden, voila. I'm like, it's five. I said, it's 5:18. What in the hell is going on? All right. I guess I can't change the angle now, so I'm stuck. All right, so, family, I'm sorry. You're going to just get a big head. Fine, and you was waiting for my link. Fine, and you was waiting for my link. Oh, there you go. So, yeah, I'm sorry. But hey, we're about to kick it off. And as you know, as we do at this time, well, earlier than this every day, we're gonna do a couple of bars of the song. Before we do the song, let me see if I can find a poem to get things popped off here real quick. So, nope, 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 nope. Hold on. No, I don't want that one. Nope, don't want that one. Nope, don't want that one. All right, I am. I'm gonna settle for I am. Here we go. This from my poetry book called Poetry is My Religion. I am the nightmare of the world and the liberation of the next. Excuse me, let me start over. Y'all ready? I am the nightmare of the world and the liberation of the next, for I have figured out the magic of the words. They are the manifest thoughts of man or woman transmitted through audible and sometimes visual means. These words form the weapon of the true poet, the magician in olden and golden times, whose role was to help man elevate his life by helping him manifest the objects of his thinking. I am the sorcerer's apprentice, using my black magic to change the fabric of what is to what I want it to be. I am the very words that poets use to weave their webs. For I know that in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was God, and the Word was with God. And since the Word flows from my mind, that makes me divine. The initial cause of the fall, the pride before the fall, the calm before the storm, the very substance in all forms, that irresistible force that keeps life on course. I am. So what are we? We is nothing but a collective of eyes. We is nothing but a collection of eyes. We are nothing but a collection of eyes caught in past tense, and since we are caught in the past, nothing makes sense. We have silenced the beat of the I am and have accepted the course of we was rather than we are, and since we did not deny the fact that we are stars, the I am in the we stars, the I am in the we stars, the I am in the we stars. All right, family. Once again, this is Johnny Journey. Grab your glasses and let's kick a couple of verses. Come on, drink your water. yourself a drink anyway. Act like you're drinking. Now move your body, drink some water. Move your body, drink some water. Move your body, drink some water. Move your body. Come on now. Drink, 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 drink. Number two, whoever number two in line on your leg. Drink, 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 drink. This part right here, listen. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink. Shouts out to Miss Amatu, because she sent me a drink recipe yesterday. A drink recipe, I guess, to help with the confusion that I was going, or was that to help with the sleeping piece? Uh-oh. Miss Amatu, which one was it? Was it to help me with the sleeping piece? Wow. Uh-oh. She might have sent me the cure. All right, come on now. Let's drink this water up. All right, YouTube, if you knew, some of y'all on YouTube that have stumbled across this, you knew, we got to drink our water, and then we going to do our health drink and move into this toast. We about to do this toast. Let me see what I got left here. Of course, you know I got some Death Eater, but I think I saw a little corner, some original ambrosia that we're going to pop open real quick. You might as well go on and take your shower, man. I'm super late this morning. Super late. All right. Hopefully it rained a little bit. See, look outside, it rained a little bit. All right. So let's start like this, family. Great Ujima. No. It didn't rain. Great Ujima. I want to welcome everybody once again. Great Ujima. So here we go. What is Ujima? Hopefully y'all know. So I won't go through that real quick. But the modern principle today is righteousness. The M7 or the Millennium 7 is cool. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna look at that one, because if I'm correct, it was fennel and water. Oh, you in school to be a naturopath. All right. Will it help me sleep better at night, or will it help me stay awake during the day? I need something that, we got respect is the M7. That's the Millennium 7. The color is blue. The Hermetic law is vibration. If you was born on this day and you're male, your name is Kwaku. If you was born on this day and you're female, the name is Akua. In the African Center Cultural Virtue and Value System used by the Emotional Emancipation Circle, today in Warlock we're looking at Yar, which is politeness and respect, particularly towards your elders. We got obedience and respect. We got Iluti, teachability. Pink salt. Okay, pink salt, water, and fennel, if I'm correct. All right, I'm going to check that out. So, I promise I'll finish my water, family. And I pray that you finish yours. Look at this. I had this sitting out. Went to bed last night, because I was kind of surprised that none of the that's what I'm talking about. That none of the regulars called in for the show last night. But we had I can't say we had a nice discussion, but I think maybe we did about that folk tale. And the concept of borders popped up once again. I find a way to come out with borders all the time, right? All right, but yo, we're gonna do this toast real quick. Not real quick. We're gonna salute our ancestors. Let's just say that it's time for us to salute our ancestors. All right. So, family, without any further ado, let's go and get it started. First, calling the Creator by whatever name you choose to call the Creator. We lift up our glass and we say, Ashe, Ashe. All right, family. From there, without any further ado, we move to the stars of the show. Miles Brown, Miss Ann, Robert the Tech, Senator Davis, Herman Brown Sr., Rose Lee Tilly, Georgia William Walter, Christopher Fanny Gasson, Aunt Lena, Uncle Chris, Aunt Fiend, Cleveland and Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvaro Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tapping, John Fallar, Montague Pippin Arrow, Noma X, Pat Mount Ra, Malika Fakura, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamal, Elder Farmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Ajani, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Bropro, Hector Jr., J. Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling and Lucy Wright, Daniel Pullian, and Luxor Brother, Miss Edith Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Alonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Janice Foster, Charles Jordan, Carol Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Triggs, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Random, Virginia Rogers, Reverend James Smith, Lois Henderson, Calvin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Carol D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Melvin Dale Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clay, Barry Beatty, Sarah Ware, Levita Farmer, Augusta Sue, Cheryl Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Theodis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury, Leonard Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Ida Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Erica Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther Keisha Larice, Linda Watson Hammonds, Jarrell Giles Watson, Sparrow, Slimmy Selvin Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Pearl Moore, Percy Moore Jr., Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bowden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Hilda Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lovinia Hall, Freeman Bankster, Mary Moss, Ophelia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quills, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quills, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, Charles Bell, Vivian Ramsey, S.E. Johnson, Del Rita Johnson, Leon Johnson, James W.S. Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry Worlds, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Hattie Levester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martineer, Elder Imatep Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs Sr., Thelma Triggs, Thomas and Lula Berry, Lacey and Eleanor Howe, Frankie Russell Davis, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Bina Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy May Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carla Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy. We got Lud Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, Henry West Staton, Joe Gimmel Alls. I got to check with this brother and see if this is one name. Miss Vanilla, Alice Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Earlington Houston, Albert Moore, Leroy Q. Heath Sr., Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Hairston, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, William Dallas Lewis, John Jackson, Mary Francis, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, John Perkins, Richard Jackson, Vivian Stevenson, Neely Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Maddie and Charlie Scott, Doretha Ross, Viola Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Lester and Rachel Sanders, John Bowie, Alex Nixon, Eula and Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwilyn and Bob Hodge, Kimball Vernon, Bradley Kim, Janie Harriet Tubman Cates, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Nino Baby Hatch, Hatch Sr., Mally Miller, Housie Hatch, Dan Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Aunt Becca, Charles McDaniel, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Lee Irby, Tom Irby, Boyd Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Haley Johnson, Archie and Margaret Armstead, Donna Hill, Richard Gleavis, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Jerry Dorr, Mina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Emma McClendon, Dan Wilkinson Sr., Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth and Paula Cox, Ronald Irving, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Booth Jefferson, Stacy Trice, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Kaniko Parsons, Jason Cathy, Brian Watson Jr., Hazel Gatson, Jerry Brantley, Jennifer Sensabaugh, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Audrey Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Pina Carter, Margaret Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Miriam Johnson, Wilbert Longmire, Edith Catney, John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Timothy Butler, Joe Davis, Penny Brown, Charles Wooden, Eugene Spratling, Calvin Spratling, Phyllis Lee, DeFriedis Hines, Inez Bostic, Edna Bostic, Winifred Scantleberry. We lift up our glass, we salute all of those that we have just read, and we salute our ancestors. And we say, Ashe. From their family, where do we go? We go to the present moment. We toast this moment, and we're going to make it a great moment. We ask you to activate your reticular formation and get out there and seek collective work and responsibility going on in the community. You need to make sure there's nothing medically wrong. I know, but I don't trust going to the doctors, man. I mean, I go for checkups, but I really don't. But I guess I'm on, my wife been on me about going for a while too. So, but yo, we lift up the glass and we say, Ashe. All right. From there, activate those reticular formation once again. Seek out that Ujima. All right. We say Ashe. From there, family, we move to the future. We raise our glass. Raise our glass to our children, our children's children, on to infinity, and we say Ashe. Not last, we salute all of our relations. Now last but not least, I toast each and every last one of you. I want to thank you for getting up. Some of y'all for waiting. Sorry for the lateness, but it's still the greatness. You know what I'm saying? We here, and all is well. So we lift up our glass and we say Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. I wish you peace, power, joy, and 100 years. Now it's time for me to get started on my adventure for the day. I am out.